Welcome to the RCC channel. Have you ever wondered, between Ford and Dodge, who makes the best overall muscle car? Interesting question, huh? And that word overall is important because if you're talking about just horsepower, well, we know who's got the edge there. But if you're talking everything, all things considered, it's actually really debatable. So today we're going to react to a video that might help us find the answer to that question. It's a race between Ford's Shelby GT500, awesome car, and Dodge's new Challenger, the Black Ghost. And this race can be found on Edmunds Cars. They're the ones that filmed it. Their YouTube channel is very awesome, so shout out to them. And they've come up with a really cool way to race. It's sort of a modified and improved version of a drag race, but it's called a U-drag. And here's how it works. So as you can see on the screen, it starts up here. They've got a quarter mile, it's like a drag race. Then hard on the brakes, 180-degree turn, and then accelerate as hard as you can to the finish. So the cool thing about this is it tests speed, yes, but it also tests braking and handling. So it gives you a better idea of the car's overall performance than just a regular drag race would. So it's very cool, and I love watching their videos, so again, shout out to them. But before we get into it, let's get some stats on the cars. What are we dealing with? Who do we think is going to win? I haven't watched a video yet, so I have no idea. But the Mustang, the GT500, let's start with that. It's a 2020 Shelby GT500. The engine is a supercharged 5.2 liter V8. It's got a 7-speed dual clutch automatic transmission. It has 760 horsepower, a lot of horsepower, and 625 pound-feet of torque. It's rear-wheel drive, so it might be hard to put the power down. To control the power, we'll see. The price on this car is $81,280, so keep that in mind. We'll compare it with the Challenger. The car weighs 4,168 pounds, and the power, or the weight to power ratio, is about 5.5 pounds per 1 horsepower, if that makes sense. So that's the Mustang. Now its opponent. It's the 2023 Dodge Challenger Black Ghost. This car has a supercharged 6.2 liter V8. It has an 8-speed automatic transmission. It's also rear-wheel drive. Now let's get to the horsepower. 807 horsepower. So quite a bit more than the GT500. It costs $103,000. So quite a bit more than the GT500 as well. Here's the weight, 4,476 pounds. So it is heavier than the GT500. Again, that was 4,168 pounds. Not too much of a difference, but sometimes just a little bit of weight savings can make all the difference. You never know. And this one has just over 5.5 pounds per horsepower, weight to power ratio. And I'll be interested to see what happens. Let's get into it. All right, here we go. The race is starting.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Blast off. Slow start. Dodge got the. Oh!
Equal start, but he's gone.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised. The Mustang usually doesn't get that good of a start, especially compared to how much power that Challenger has. Wow. Okay. Surprised.
Oh man, that never gets old.
Wow. It's so far ahead of it. That is honestly surprising. Let's see who can get around the corner the fastest, though. Might have some problems.
Come on, break.
Here we go.
Power on out. Here we go. See ya.
There's no chance that Challenger's catching up.
He's just got so much more grip. And he's got
Wow.
none of that blue oval power.
I am so surprised. Honestly, I thought it would be a lot closer. I thought with all the power that Challenger has, this is interesting. The Mustang just ran away with it. Crazy. But what they're going to do is they're going to switch drivers. That's what they usually do. And the other guy will get a chance to drive the Challenger, and the other guy will get a chance to drive the Mustang. So it could just be the human element. We'll see what happens. But wow, that is surprising. All right, second race. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, good start by the Challenger.
Oh, I got a bad start. It's bogged down a little bit. But now I'm coming. Now.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Wow, this Mustang's just tracking him down fast.
Coming. Oh man. Come on.
Oh, listen to that whine. The beautiful whine. That's the only whining I like, okay? It's beautiful.
Shelby.
Brakes, brakes, brakes. Don't spin out.
Take her in on the brakes, the sports car. Power out. Come on. Goodbye, goodbye, Mr. Challenger.
It's so far ahead. It's crazy. It's destroying it.
Despite the dodgy start, I'm looking at the Shelby leaving me for dead. Good effort, but not enough.
Well, that was pretty unexpected. I honestly thought the Challenger was going to win, especially in the quarter mile. I thought the Challenger was going to pull ahead. I thought the Mustang might get around the end of the track quicker, but the Mustang just dominated the whole time. Like, that's very respectable. Good job, GT500. Good job. So yeah, I love these races. It tells more of the full story about the car, like I said. So to answer that question, which makes the better muscle car? Obviously, Dodge has cars that would beat this GT500. But this new Black Ghost, for the price, more expensive, more horsepower, but not as fast. And not as good looking, in my opinion. So, what do you think? Which is better, Dodge or Ford?